yourself with the duties of your respective office as given in the unit handbook. Always remember that the welfare and success of the unit depend on you. Therefore, I would remind you of the obligation of which every American Legion Auxiliary member assumes, the obligation of preserving the integrity of the American Legion and the American Legion Auxiliary, contributing to the aims and the purposes of our organization, the ideals of justice, freedom, democracy, and loyalty. You will now raise your right hand and repeat after me, and I would like every member in the room to do this. Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I promise to perform faithfully.
I promise to perform faithfully
all the duties of this office.
all the duties of this office
I am about to assume.
I am about to assume,
And I further pledge that I am not a member
and I further pledge that I am not a member
and do not subscribe to any of the principles
and do not subscribe to any of the principles
of any group opposed to our form of government.
of any group opposed to our form of government.
Okay. This is where Sergeant Lawrence presents, but we're good. We're going to just go with it because you're assembled. Okay, you're swearing in now. Okay. The historian's not here, so we will go to secretary. Your duties are those of administrative, and the promptness and discretion with which you meet with your responsibilities will contribute to the success of the unit. Yours is one of the most hardest jobs there are. Ask Maxine, she can tell you. She's done it for us for years. Thank you, Maxine. Second Vice President, Maxine Reed. I did not say Elaine Maness is Secretary. Maxine Reed is Second Vice President. With your helpful hands is placed the responsibility of assisting the Vice President and President in all of their duties. You will always be alert to apply the teachings of freedom to the proceedings of the unit. You are also parliamentarian, like it or not. She's the one that keeps us on board and keeps us straight and tells us when we're messing up. Vice President, Carol Shackelford / membership chairman. To you is given the active cooperation with the President for the development of the unit program. In the absence of the Presidents, you will be prepared to assume the duties of her office. Your office carries with it the teachings of justice. Always remember that justice is the guiding star of life. Madam President. Yes. Great trust has been placed in you to your election in the highest office within this unit. And as you assume the duties of the President of Mojave Valley Unit 87, American Legion Auxiliary, I charge you to carry constantly in your mind the obligation which is yours, that of upholding 4 great principles expressed in the preamble of the Constitution: justice, freedom, democracy, and loyalty. Executive committee members that are present have been entrusted with the responsibility to manage and govern the unit between meetings at all call of the President. All actions shall be approved by the unit membership. Use this trust wisely. I can't see. I've got too many tears in my eyes.
The glasses.
No, the glasses are for distance. I congratulate the unit upon the officers you have chosen. I have charged them with a serious responsibility in turn. I charge you likewise. Every member has raised their right hand. Would everyone please raise their right hand again? We're going to do it again. Just so you don't forget. Not you. You're actually invisible. I solemnly promise to renew my pledge of service to the American Legion Auxiliary and give wholehearted support to these unit officers. Chaplain, would you read us a prayer, please?
Almighty God and Father of all mankind, we seek thy presence at this installation of our newly elected officers. May we ask thy blessing on them and thy guidance during the coming year. Make them aware of their responsibilities, both to thee and to our country. Create in them a desire to foster the ideals of justice, freedom, and democracy, and loyalty, so that the American Legion Auxiliary may accomplish its share of building toward a better world. This we ask in thy name. Amen.
Amen.
Okay, Sergeant of Arms, will you please escort the President to the podium and the other officers to their seats?
I have a question first. What
Pardon?
about Chaplain and the Sergeant?
Did I not get Chaplain? I'm
No.
so
And the
sorry.
treasurer.
And
I skipped
treasurer,
right over you,
and that's
thinking it was
really
Maxine. Where is
what?
it?
You can keep it.
Oh, I'm
No.
so sorry.
No, I don't, I get
Oh, I did, I
membership, I
skipped
thought
right over it.
treasurer.
I'm so sorry, Mama, you're invisible.
And Sergeant.
I wish
Sergeant
I was.
Barnes also.
Right? Pardon?
Sergeant
Yeah.
Barnes
I
also.
skipped
And
that
also,
page.
and also treasurer. And
Treasurer didn't get
too.
either?
Nope.
No,
Damn,
Oh,
I'm
half of
failing
the
here.
room.
It's a good thing I'm going out.
Right.
All right.
Actually, they were supposed to be the first ones, Sergeant of
what I'm
Arms,
looking for here.
Chaplain, Historian, and then Treasurer.
Sergeant Arms Chaplain, oh, there you are, all three of them. Well, geez, Louise. Sergeant at Arms, you're responsible for order in the unit meetings, for the advancement and retirement of the colors, and for their proper care, for regular attendance at meetings and cooperation with the President. Sergeant of Arms, I pass you this bell so that you may keep order for the meeting, and the bell will be kept with the gavel. Okay. All right. Chaplain, Ms. Wilma, you are the spiritual leader of this unit. Your words and actions will represent the founding principles of service to God and country. You will be responsible for the observance of all religious ceremonies. It is expected that you will be so dignify your office that the fellow members will follow your example. That's why I did. I skipped it because the storm wasn't here. Secretary, your duties I already did you. Treasurer, where are you? You're lost, honey.
I better not say that.
I'm a blind. I'm a
After
blind.
Historian, Treasurer.
Oh, there you are. Itty bitty print.
I've been found.
I know, and you got the major job. Treasurer, I really can't see. I'm having cataract surgery soon, so bear with me. You're later the next month. I lost it again. There it is. Treasurer, your office is one of trust. You are responsible for this year's budget and for payment of all authorized obligations. Guard well your trust. Did I miss anybody else? No?
Good job.
I got one for you.
Uh-oh.
Okay, now will you please escort the officers
Our
to their
historian
stations?
is not present.
She's not.
Olga.
Step down when she goes. Carol, you can take my seat. I don't have a pin for you, you have to buy your
I'm
own.
trying to get some things.
You can pin that when she goes. Not yet.
Yeah, just wrap mine up.
Sergeant at Arms.
You did.